Good morning. Time now 11:10. Checking in with you all at home, at work, wherever you are. Maybe grabbing an early lunch, a late breakfast. I'm going to give you an update to the forecast, and I want to begin letting you know. Time now 11:10. Obviously, we have some special CBS programming, major network programming following the passing of President George H.W. Bush. So that may interrupt the new newscast. So kind of an extra way to get the forecast. Make sure that you're covered as far as your Monday plans, Monday forecast, even if we do get covered up as far as the news at noon is concerned. So on that note, want to get right to it, and we begin with good news. WTOC, FARA, and FARA First Alert Live Radar, I-95 Corridor 16. We're dry. In fact, I'm going to show you outside here in just a second, but we're not only mostly dry for the first time in what seems like 48, maybe 60 hours, but occasionally noticing here that the cloud cover is thinning out enough to give us just a little bit of sunshine. In fact, I want to take you outside right now. Gorgeous conditions out there as far as temperatures, pretty comfortable, upper 60s, lower 70s. You're looking at the WTOC Franklin Chevrolet Chatham Parkway Skycam across 516. Near 16, that's going to be the closer roadway, and then in the distance, of course, the Talmadge Bridge. And look over there along the ports downtown Savannah as well. You can see some of the sunshine reflecting off of some of the higher surfaces on those buildings. So huge improvement as far as I'm concerned in my book. Time now 11:11. If you're wishing for drier conditions, I do have that in the first alert forecast, but can't rule out an additional, isolated shower or few as we go through the afternoon. So bear with me, and here's what I'm watching for your afternoon rain chance. So it's drier now, and we're going to see, some of the water that's been collecting kind of run off. So it is dry now. We're probably going to remain dry, at least mostly dry for the next few hours, but then we're going to watch this secondary little, ripple of energy, if you will, or area of moisture moving into southwest Georgia, and that's going to be moving in our general direction towards the coastal empire and the low country. There's some science behind this, but just think about it like that. A little ripple in the pool, the atmosphere, and it's producing rain. That ripple is moving towards our neck of the woods, and it's going to be giving us some showers as we head through the rest of the morning. About 46, 47 minutes left of that. The noon hour, lunchtime on into the early and mid-afternoon. So that's kind of the general look at the forecast. I'm going now to the WTOC TV Facebook page. Just a reminder that if you would like to converse, get a more in-depth look at your personal forecast, you can ask your weather questions on social media, WTOC 11 on Twitter, and WTOC TV. That is going to be the call letters and the handle, the name for our Facebook account. Hello to you, Daphne. Good morning, Latricia. Richard watching from Dallas. Hopefully you send us that sunshine soon. You're going to have some nastier weather late in the work week over in North Texas. Yolanda, hello. Hey there, Brandy. Brandy says ready for spring. Let's see. C. Brooker, thank you for watching. Debbie in Hardyville, thank you for watching. And C. up in Hampton, we appreciate your viewership here at WTOC. So let's go hour by hour going into the afternoon. Notice I'm increasing rain chances. We talked about this a little bit this morning on the news at daybreak, how it was wet this morning. We might get a mid-late morning break, and then going into the afternoon, we're going to begin to increase that rain chance, and I am just a little bit. Again, just scattered stuff, not as wet as it was Saturday night, not as wet as it was Sunday, but a few showers in the forecast. We're not completely done with the rain just yet, so that'll get you through lunch hour, the afternoon, the early portion of the drive or the ride home with scattered showers. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Temperatures kind of varying in the region. If you're in an area that's seeing a little more cloud cover, maybe mid to upper 60s, a little more sunshine, maybe 73, 74. And Terry says snow. No, not in this forecast. Hey there, Cheryl. And I know there's some stuff going around on social media. We are watching a storm system that's going to be approaching our area late in the work week, more so the weekend, that could bring wintry weather to the general southern and southeastern United States. Not necessarily, our neck of the woods. We're talking chillier temperatures, we're talking rain, but that's what we're expecting right now. Remington wants to know if there's any more severe weather in Brantley. No, you are done. Nahunta, good to go. Outlying communities from Nahunta, Pierce, Brantley County region, Blackshear as well, good to go. Severe weather threat is over. Victoria says, sick of the rain, tell it to go away. I can do you one better. After that final round of rain, we can actually dry it on out here all together and completely. So here we are. This is not radar. This is First Alert hour by hour, a computer-fed picture, video loop, if you will, and it's forecasting what radar may look like. You're welcome there, Terry, as we go through the afternoon and the evening. So time now, 11 o'clock, really just a few minutes past that. Computer model essentially where we are right now, and going forward in time. Notice how it picks up on the isolated rain chance. This model's a little, it's not impressed for that little ripple of energy we were tracking, and it keeps us mostly dry. It keeps the clouds here, but mostly dry. I'm going to go ahead and keep a rain chance in the forecast, though. I think we could easily see a few showers, so just keep that in mind as you look at this image. A lot of clouds, but we may actually see a little bit more rain by 2, 3 o'clock than what this is indicating. Going deeper in time, notice how later this evening, 5, 6, 7, we're going to keep clouds at the coast, clearing inland, especially north of I-16. By 9, 10, 11 o'clock this evening, we're clearing on out. 1 o'clock in the morning, we're clear, we're chilly, and the breeze is kicking up. Alex wants to know, what is the outlook for snow in January and February? Simply put, it's just way too soon. I can tell you cooler and wetter. That's going to be the theme here. Obviously, those two factors, it certainly doesn't hurt our seasonal snow chances. Maybe a little bit more likely in general to see some sort of wintry weather in Georgia, South Carolina than in a La Nina year or in an average year, but kind of trying to condense some of that science, maybe slightly greater than average chances of snow in January and February this go around. But aside from that, it's all hearsay, it's all conjecture. It really isn't anything meaningful at this point. So just be a little weary as you read the Farmer's Almanac and publications like that. It's not an actual forecast. Some of the generalities tend to be right, but aside from that, there is no proven record of accuracy with those sort of publications. But back to more of the near-term forecast. Out the door tomorrow morning, we're dry, we're mostly sunny, it'll be breezy, it'll be chilly, and I'm just going to roll on through this Tuesday into Wednesday. We are dry, no rain to speak of, but as the rain moves out, you know what's going to move in. I probably don't even have to tell you. It's going to be the cold air as this weather pattern where we get a storm system warms up ahead of it. It gets stormy and wet and cloudy, and then it gets cold and sunny behind it. That pattern continues. Highs tomorrow in the 60s, a breeze. Much chillier Wednesday into Thursday. I think 30s Wednesday morning, upper 20s, lower 30s Thursday morning, mid to upper 30s Friday morning. And then the troublesome time period, the part of the forecast over the next 7 days. Hey there, Wendy, that is giving us the most problems as far as an accuracy standpoint. This is the part of the forecast, Saturday and Sunday, that has us kind of scratching our heads a little bit. We're a little bit uncertain about. Is that time period that a storm system is going to be approaching from the mid-south, the southern plains, the southwest first. They may have some impactful weather. Texas, Oklahoma, a lot of rain, maybe some snow in that part of the country, and that's going to be the first significant winter storm of the season. It may be, at least. But here's a stretch of weather. Just letting you know, through Friday, you're good to go. It's chilly, yes. It's cold in the mornings, yes. But Vicky says, cold air, welcome back, Cutter Claus. I appreciate the nickname, and if we can keep that going, I'm not going to hate on that. Cutter Claus, at least for the season, I'm certainly down with that there, Vicky. So we're going to keep it chilly here in the afternoons, cold in the mornings. Saturday, this is primarily a later day rain chance into Sunday. Timing, that's going to be the most uncertain part of this. So if anything, and here's what to watch for over the next several days as we walk you daybreak, noon, and night through the forecast. Watch to see if these rain chances increase. I think we're going to be bumping these up, and we may be lowering your temperatures a little bit. But timing-wise, I think we're good later today, tonight, dry Tuesday, dry Wednesday, dry Thursday, dry Friday. Saturday morning, probably okay, but then afternoon, evening, night, first half of Sunday at least, that's going to be the time period we're watching for wetter weather and maybe some chillier weather. And just an early heads up, if you're taking the early Christmas vacation, holiday vacation, the regional look, Charlotte, Richmond, Virginia, D.C., up the East Coast, it could be kind of wintry just to our north, Atlanta maybe. Again, these are just possibilities at this point, but your regional, air patterns, flight delays, the big hubs here in the south and the southeast and the east United States, we could be looking at some delays. So just a heads up for you, wanted to let you know that. Hey there, Mary. Thank you for watching. Time now is 11:19. I want to remind you that in case the news at noon is preempted by George H.W. Bush churches, funeral proceedings. You can always get the forecast. It's in the WTOC weather app. We're going to take that to you now. And there on the home screen, I actually have a video. It was recorded earlier this morning, but all the information in here is accurate. No significant changes from when I recorded that video earlier today. You can also get a look at radar, see where it's raining at any given time, your hour-by-hour forecast, and here is that 10-day. Notice how we get cold. Again, the pattern continues after that weekend storm system. So we try to warm up. We're going to get a little wet, maybe a little stormy again Saturday later into Sunday as it looks now, and then we clear out and we get colder again Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So all that information is always available in the WTOC weather app, and if you miss the news at noon, if we don't have it, you can get that forecast information there. But let's go ahead and plan on having a new newscast. Time now is 11:20. I'm in for Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley. I'll be crunching the numbers, updating your forecast, and I'll have a fresh look at FARA and FARA First Alert Live Radar coming up on the news at noon. Worst case, you can get that forecast in the app. Have yourself a good Monday afternoon.